Hey guys, it's me, Warhide. Alright, let me get my voice back. God. So today I want to talk to you guys about Negropeons and how I feel about them. Okay, you know I'm about to go with it. Okay. No, I'm just playing. Well, one, like 99% of us are Negropeons worldwide. Okay, Negropeons, Pale Europeans, whatever you want to call them. You know what I mean? We're somehow, in some culture, they are being imitated right now by a large group of people, like the majority. Okay? So, let's just be real. Alright, one, this is Negro hair. You see this? Negro hair. Right there. All of that. I did not know that on my heart when I first started, that this was Negro hair. And this is what I look like, without manipulation or whatnot. And then when I looked into history and I saw the shit that I was thinking of, because when I thought of Black history, I'd always think of slavery, which is 500 years in comparison to thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years of time where we were actually the people in charge. There was two great civilizations before this, Egypt and Samaria. Well, there's a couple great civilizations before this, actually, and they were not European. Just straight up, this is Europe's first great civilization. What's up, Europe? Welcome. How's it going? Like, so get it out of your mind that it's all the white man's fault and it's all this and stuff, because it's like, really, from where we came from, okay, to now, there's no excuses. You cannot blame the pale man for everything, okay? You have to take responsibility for yourself now. Be like, okay, you enslaved my ancestors. You've taught me your history and only your history, which is why I promote segregation in schools, whatever. I really promote homeschooling at all costs, because then they're at home, your kids are going to learn more. Homeschoolers just do way better, like just way better. And it's way better for the family's economy, and it's way better for the family in general, because now they don't have to worry about their child. They don't have to worry about what they're being taught, because they know. You know, when I say segregation, I really mean homeschooling. Like, because I'm not against people hanging out. I'm not against people getting married. I'm not against that. I really don't care. You're an adult. Do what you gotta do. I don't care. Just as long as everybody knows where they came from, so we understand why we're here as a global community. You know what I mean? So so look into your history. Like, for real. Because, like, the European lifestyle is not a good lifestyle. Did you see what was happening in Rome back in the day? The same shit that's happening now. A lot of people don't know that little boys are probably the most raped individuals in this world. Worldwide, little boys. Little boys, not little girls, little boys. You know, some countries, they have specialized places for little boys. In this country, and the white slave trade that happens around Texas and New Orleans and Atlanta and those areas where a lot of very powerful people have been known to molest and rape children and then get off with nothing but warnings. Those people, you know, it just blows my mind. Like, people ignore that shit. They're so busy talking about what they think somebody else has that they ignore the real shit. Like, fuck, just all of that, you know? And that's something, if people looked into the European history, they would find out why there's a majority of white boys out there getting killed and raped and murdered out in the roads. It's not black boys. It's not. They don't talk about white boys. They never talk about poor white boys. They get thrown out, killed, whatever. People don't care. They've been doing that their whole life. Nobody cares. No one. You know, at least melanated people, we care about ours. You know what I mean? We care. Some pale people, they don't give a fuck. They will disown their child. Like, my parents have threatened to disown. I know my family would never disown me. You know, and I'm not saying all pale people are like that, but the higher instance is in their society. So when they look into their society and they see the horrors that were put onto their people as well, and they see the horrors that were put onto little boys, especially in their society, then they will realize what's going on. Simple shit. Look into history, you know? Like, for my people, it just blows my mind, because for me, just being like a Negropean for me, and the definition of Negropean, which would literally go out to Black European, right? Like, that's what it really means. Like, Black European. So, like, why go to college? Why go to a European college? Why even try to go into the European system? Why even try to be a part of the European system? Why? Why work for them? Why? Why? It's not hard. People survive all the time without any of this. People survive in the fucking woods all year round. You know what I mean? You have a choice. This is all a choice. Nobody is forcing you to be here. You can say whatever you want to say. Oh, I'll die out there. Learn how to survive. Oh, I won't have enough food. Learn how to make food. Grow your own food. Do what you gotta do. But no. I'm just gonna sit there and talk shit about white people and pretend like I don't imitate the same shit that they're doing. Like, oh. Like, come on. I saw people earlier trying to justify fucking perms. Madam C.J. Walker was a cunt. I'm sorry. People who heard me say it, don't give a fuck. She was a cunt. Okay? She destroyed a whole generation's mindset of themselves. Do you know how crazy that is? Do you know how insane that is? Like, people still hold her to account for creating a product that kills people. You know what I mean? She's like the creator of anthrax. People die. People's shit gets fucked up. People who wear perms have a higher chance of Alzheimer's disease. Come on. You put this shit in your hair. People put that bleach and shit on their skin. This shit has a high chance of getting skin cancer. You're not even supposed to get skin cancer. This is natural protection. You know what I mean? If you went out every sunny day and you soaked up the sun, and you have melanin, you're a darker skinned person. You know what I mean? Pale people, they burn. They literally burn. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. I'm not saying that they can't eventually get into the sun and do whatever they have to do, but they have to take real steps because they literally burn. I have never burned. You know what I mean? Like, really burned. Like, when I first went out, started going out sunbathing, I got like sun blisters on my arm, but I've never burned. You know, and the more I was out in the sun, no more blisters. Just really, really dark, awesome skin. I love my skin. Oh my God, I can't wait for summer. I love it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just not this. You have to look at it so you understand where you're coming from. So you can better use yourself for whatever color you are. So we can then do what we have to do to make the world a better place. You know what I mean? I don't want someone who's coming in with half the notions of who they are on either side. You know, yeah, your people came out of some really crazy shit. Pale people, our people came out of some really crazy shit, like some really sadistic shit. But at the same time, where we came from did not outnumber that. You know what I mean? It did not. We were not slaves. A lot of people put themselves in the slave position. And it's like, we were not slaves for that long. Okay, in comparison to the whole slavery history, the transatlantic slave trade was the majority melanated slave trade. And that's all everyone focuses on. Like, they focus on the lynching, they focus on the slave trade, they focus on segregation. They don't focus on the white slavery that we had and the white harems that we had. They don't focus on that at all. So it's like, all right, you know, let's not talk about it, I guess. But, I mean, I'm not even putting anyone down. It's just facts, man. When you have facts, you can go from there. When I had facts, it helped me realize who I am as a person, where I came from as a person, what my strengths could be versus what they are, what I am capable of on just a civilizational level. You know what I mean? Not just like if I were a queen or I was, like, everyone gets so caught up in the royalty, but people were really doing real shit outside of royalty. Royalty's always been like a pampered class. You know what I mean? They don't do a lot but lead people. You know, like as a Virgo, I'm part of like the people who be doing shit. So it's like, it's like of those people, builders, people who were creating shit, people who were using their minds, you know what I mean? The class was always at a higher level, you know? So that means that I can push myself to higher levels and imagine myself a great success. And the same with you. Look into your history, look into your people, look at where you came from, and you'll stop believing all this bullshit that's out here. You know, America's one of the greatest illusionist countries in the world. You know, like we don't even see real shit here. We don't see animals on the street. We don't see shit. Shit is dead out here. It's dead. You know, people go get fucked up on the weekends, then go to work for 70, 80 hours a week so they can pray for their $1,500 apartment in some fucked up city that's just got pollution and bullshit everywhere. Like, you know, like, that's the world we live in. At least that's the world that I see. You know, your view can be whatever, but that's what I see. You know, peace.